So how's it going, my comic chat armor? We're here today with Corissa Grant, the creator of. Oh no, I'm not gonna. Egyptian. Yeah. How you doing?
Good.
Um. So last time we talked, you was just at the beginning of your Kickstarter,
Yeah.
and now we're 7 months from that. So where are you at?
Issue 6 is now live on Kickstarter. So I don't know how we got to issue 6, but yeah, issue 6 is live. The issue's done. And we're about 4 days into the Kickstarter. We are fully funded. We were fully funded in 7 hours. And we passed the first stretch goal in 24 hours, and we are 150 away from the second stretch goal. So we're getting there. Doesn't help me not be stressed, but we're getting there. I'm stressed no matter what. Like my husband's like, "How can you be so stressed about it? It's doing really well." And I was like, "Because it can like someone backed out yesterday, $63 pledge jumped out yesterday. I'm like, it's 2 days. Like what happened in 2 days?" So it's so hard to get excited when you get a pledge because you're like, well, they can cancel at any time. So we're constantly stressed until the end, and then you see if the payments go through, and then you have to get the payments to go through. So, but it is a nice start. Compared to the last one, I think we're like 15 days ahead. Like, so yeah. So we're 15 days ahead. Last time it took 15 days to get to this, or about 17 now, I think. So yeah, so it's going good. People were on the ball this time, so I appreciate them.
So what happens if you hit your funding mark and then they go to charge everybody and it's under that amount? Do you still get?
Nope.
You get nothing?
According to them, you get nothing, but I've never actually heard of anyone doing it, because I had heard that, and I don't know if this is true, if this is a rumor, but at the end, if someone tries to back out and it would go under your goal, then they can't back out. But if the payment doesn't go through, it's the same thing. So yeah, so it's very stressful. That's why I make my goal. I don't know how these people can survive on the stress of the higher goals. Like they're like, how do you do yours so low? Like, and I was like, well, the comic book's technically already made. I'm already in debt. So I might as well take what I can get. I do the goal as 1,000 because that would print the copies, you know. But obviously, I mean, you need more. It's not enough to pay what I've made the last two, though. It was great. Like it paid for the majority of it, and that helped a lot. So that's my real. I call a fake goal is 1,000, and then the real goal is like 3,300. I'm like that's a good goal for me. So I'm hoping that it'll do that well again. But it's anyone's game, man. It could be, it did great 15 days early. Now I might not get another pledge till like the 48-hour mark. So you just gotta. I stare at the screen. I need a patch for not staring at the screen. Waiting for that thing to go up and be like, move. But yeah, but I have very good. I have very loyal fans. But it's very tough. I know it's tough for them. They're torn because they like that I have every other month because they want it fast. Like some of them even want it every month. But of course, then paying for it is a whole other story. So I have loyal but broke fans. And I totally understand where they're coming from. But I seem to get very good feedback, on it. I had for the pre-launch, I had 60 followers in 24 hours, which was like awesome. Yeah, so that felt really good. So I'm pretty happy with it. I hope it gets to, my goal this time is 120 backers. Like I want the backer number to go up every time. So far it's been the very, very first one, which I call it the fake Kickstarter, because no one knew about it, but like my clients and my family. But that was 34 backers. Then the next one was 77 backers. And then the next one was 92 backers. And the last one was 115. So we passed the 100 mark. So now 120, that's the new goal. We're going to have to go for that one. So.
And these are all reoccurring fans?
It was 65% recurring last time. and then the rest were new. So I think I had like 55 new backers last time. So yeah, that was pretty good. And I have to say, they are very I guess trusting, optimistic, and I'm so grateful for it. But they like the ketchup tier, super popular. Like almost all of them bought the ketchup tier. And I was like, you guys are great because that's kind of like a risk. You don't know how good it's going to be. I mean, I know it's great. They don't know it's great.
Right.
I mean, I might be a little biased, but yeah, I was so appreciative that I had so many buy the ketchup, especially the ketchup tier was like $50 or something. I had like 15 buyers bought it, and then I had the $20 PDF ones that everyone else bought, and so I was very happy with that because I do offer the issue one alone, you know, and not many do that. So I do have on my Kickstarter that you can buy issue one as a PDF or issue or print, you know, for new people coming in. But no, the ketchup tier was fast. It was more popular, so works for me.
And the digital people, as soon as the Kickstarter's over, the files automatically go out?
Oh yeah. Actually, so I'm really quick because I'm very impatient. So the day it closes, everyone gets the PDF because even the higher tiers, they all have PDF. So everyone gets their PDF. And then I closed Monday at 4, and then at 5 I ordered, and Friday I had them all, and Saturday they were all shipped out. So within 5 days they're all shipped out. And I do that for 3 reasons. One, I want it done. I'm an impatient person, so I love to have everything instantaneously. 2, they need to read it because I go into pre-launch and then I start again in 4 weeks. So you need to get your books. And 3, I'm trying to build, you know, trust so that they know they're going to get their book. Because I know a lot of people that have been waiting like 4+ months for it, and no shade on those, you know, those people, because I'm assuming they told them that was going to happen, but I would totally forget I ordered something 4 months later. But I'm trying to build, you know, a long-term reader because this is a 50 issue series, so I need them to stick around. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's already written. I know how it ends. I know how everything goes, and I just need people to stick around and read it.
So do you and your husband just disperse all of the Kickstarters?
No, it's on me. It's all on me. Now, he's going to be dragged into it eventually. My co-writer, which I don't know if we talked about last time, and I realized I didn't talk about it a lot, but I don't know if I said it, but so I write the story and I write Serafina, but my co-writer writes all of Draven. So when you read it, you've got 2 different speeches from 2 different people. So my co-writer writes Draven. Eventually, I'm going to drag my co-writer into shipping. But it's a 90-minute trip, which isn't bad. I go there like once a month. But you know, dragging all this stuff there. But eventually, if I get enough backers, man, so everyone's gonna have to pull together. Especially since I made this stupid habit of gift wrapping them all. Like everything's gift wrapped. So I know I'm going to regret that when there's like 200 backers, but I love and I hate gift wrapping. So I just want to point that out. Like I don't even gift wrap my husband's package in my gifts. I hate it. But for some reason, wrapping these is just like a joy. I don't know why. But I really do enjoy, like I'm wrapping it and these people are going to open it like a gift and, you know, get that dopamine hit everyone loves to get. So yeah, they're all gift wrapped and they're all individually packaged and sent out, and I'll regret it later on when there's a lot, but for now, for now it's the thing to do. But yeah, I'm hoping that my room gets finished in the next 3 weeks before the campaign ends, or I'm going to be doing this in the basement and it won't be as fun, but it'll get done. Got work to do. But yeah. I do send him to the post office though. I make him carry like 50 packages at a time and just like go to the post office. So he does help there. I'm they wind up in boxes. Yeah, there's a lot of them. So, but I think this time we only took like 2 or 3 trips. Last time there was like 4. I was just like, here's 20, just go, just keep going. But yeah, it is easier when I help, but I didn't want to stop. I was like, oh, I should take a break. I was like, wait, 2 more. And then I start going. And like the last week of campaign, I start getting everything ready, which is frustrating if they back out. but I'm just like, I'd rather have it ready and then have an extra one than not have it. And then you're paranoid the whole time, like, did I forget something? You know, and people, I tell them, let me know if you don't get it, and they forget. I went back and I didn't realize that I can check the tracking numbers, and I saw that 2 weren't delivered from like 4 months ago, like from our time, from February. So I told one, and I said, "Did you ever get it?" And they looked and they said, "No, I didn't ever get it." I was like, "Listen, I'll ship it out again," because they had bought a ketchup tier. He actually paid me $50 more to send more goodies with it so that he can get it and I could still get my money in it. And it worked out really well. And then he pledged on this one. So I'm glad I checked. It worked out really well. So yeah.
So,
Yeah.
What's the furthest you've sent one so far?
Oh, I'm trying to think. I think a lot are in Texas. I'm trying to think. I'm sure. Oh, there was a California. That would probably be the furthest one. Yeah, California would be the furthest. But there seems to be a lot in Texas. So I might move there. There's so many people there I know already.
I think Texas is a huge hotspot for indie comics.
Yeah, I noticed that. Like Lori's there, and Rick is there, and Paul's there, and Chris Hayes is there. The Charter's there. Yeah, they're all there. So
Yeah, Chuck Pinu.
yeah,
I'm pretty sure I'm missing a couple too. Yeah, Lori.
Lori's in pre-launch, by the way. So everyone jump on Path of the Pale Rider issue 4. So yeah, she's just I guess Kickstarter's having a problem with approving. Like for mine, it was like 5 days after their "it'll be approved by this date" thing, and then I had to write them. I was like, "You're 4 days past." She's like, "Yeah, we're." I was like, "Then change the date. You know, don't
Right.
say you'll approve it by now." But I guess they're overwhelmed because everyone's saying it that they can't get approved right away. So I don't know.
Huh.
Yeah.
So from your first Kickstarter to now, is there little things that you tweaked and changed from the first one?
Yeah, well, campaign wise, everything wise, yeah, I better at doing the page. Like an idiot, I didn't have, well, with yours, I wouldn't have had it anyway, but for like the second Kickstarter, I didn't have any art from previous issues. I don't know how so many people bought ketchup tears because they had no idea what any of it looked like. So I was like, huh, I should probably have that. And I had one of the other indie creators, Rick, teach me on video how to do canvas so that I could do my own, tier picks. So it looks a lot better and people can see what they're getting. And I added a lot of merch. Did I have plushies the first time? I think I had plushies.
You was telling us about them, but I was going to
Yeah,
ask
so-
that out.
This is my Anubis. He has his own little staff he holds. I also have my zombie merman who is in this campaign. And I did have my skeleton bird, but he just sold out. But I ordered 2 more, so I'll have those in October probably. And I have plushy hellhounds on the way. So they'll be in October too, I think. October's a big campaign for me. And I did not realize that October is like the biggest like Kickstarter month of the year. So whoops. But it's my 1 year in comics on Halloween. It's the last book. It's the last issue of book 1. And it's 1 year with my artist and it's 3 years with my co-writer. So it's like this big celebration month. So I'm super excited for it.
Are you gonna do something big?
I'm trying to think of things to do. Like I ordered some stuff, some magnets to make and stuff, but I'm trying to think of some bigger things to do. Like I've already made like 16 interviews and I'm gonna have to brainstorm on what I can do like to celebrate. I do have a new tradition I'm gonna do. So every book is gonna have a new song because we're working on a new song because I had the song for the download, right? Did I have that the first time? I think I did. If not, I have a new song. If you listen to the video on our Kickstarter, the background music is the song. And we actually, as an add-on for $3, I think you can get the instrumental download and the vocal download. So we had a song written and performed just for our characters. And for book 2, it's a zombie song we're having done. And I want to have a new animation for everyone. So this animation was Anubis. So if you watch the video, the last couple of seconds is Anubis pulling his staff out and roaring. So now we're working on a animating issue 8 because it came out so phenomenal with them fighting zombies that I'm just like, you got to have this animated. So more money to spend. And so that's going to be our tradition. And book 2 is going to start January 23rd. So we'll hopefully get that issue up, and he starts drawing it next week. So so yeah, there's no rest for the wicked, I suppose. I told him he could take a break because it's 30. Issue 7 was 38 pages of story, so it was a double issue. It's the same price, but it was a double issue, and he did phenomenal. I mean, just the art is just a top notch art. So I was so like, if you need a break, you could take a break. He's like, nope, because I can't go that long without drawing this, and I was like, all right. So I'm fine with that. I'm my wallet's not as happy, but I'm so I get such withdrawals when I don't get a page that I need to have pages sent to me. Like I'm so mad that weekends were created because I'm just like, where are my pages? Oh, yeah.
So with book 1, are you going to collect it all?
Yeah. The hardcover will contain 1 through 7. It'll be about 228 pages.
Nice.
Yeah, all glossy, thick photo thick paper. The cover is going to be from DC artist Ken Hunt, who worked on Batman, Superman, Harley Quinn, and the colorist is the CC Dela Cruz, who the current colorist on Lady Death Universe. And so they did a phenomenal cover on issue 4. And so he knocked it out of the park with the cover, and he goes, my wrist was going to fall off. And I was like, this is the moment where I point out that you picked the design, not me. He's like, I'm going to do a movie poster of all the characters. I was like, good luck. And it was like, and he did it. It was amazing. But there's so many little lines that he drew. I was like, don't you have wrist problems? He's like, yeah, more so now. I was like, again. Yeah. So yeah, I can't wait to see it colored. It's driving me crazy. Like I want to see it so bad. So we'll see.
Are the movie posters going to be available for everybody?
I'm gonna have a print of it, yeah, so everyone will be able to get it. And I'm not sure if it's gonna be an issue 7 cover too. Like, I'm so torn. Like, I want it. It's not like no one's gonna not buy the hardcover because it's got the same cover. And I know some people might want the cover on the issue 7, so it might issue. But then I always feel bad for the other artist because no one ever buys the other one. Like issue 4, like everyone bought, and I charge more for his because they're both very expensive, and I charge more for it. But it like sold like hot. Like everyone loves the cover, so it worked out really well.
Did you go to any conventions this year? And the digital people, as soon as the Kickstarter's over, the files automatically go out?
Oh yeah. Actually, so I'm really quick because I'm very impatient. So the day it closes, everyone gets the PDF because even the higher tiers, they all have PDF. So everyone gets their PDF. And then I closed Monday at 4, and then at 5 I ordered, and Friday I had them all, and Saturday they were all shipped out. So within 5 days, they're all shipped out. And I do that for 3 reasons. One, I want it done. I'm an impatient person, so I love to have everything instantaneously. 2, they need to read it because I go into pre-launch and then I start again in 4 weeks. So you need to get your books. And 3, I'm trying to build trust so that they know they're going to get.
You mean you haven't subscribed to Comicchatauthority? Oh, come on, subscribe already. What are you waiting for? It's no big deal. Like, man, don't forget to tell him to hit that like button. Yeah, that too. Just subscribe.